John, the unbeaten run continues to 15 games. Highlights for you today?
I suppose the defending, and overall we defended really, really well again, which is pleasing. Of course it is. You get a clean sheet, 3 in a row, and if you do that, you give yourself a bigger chance to win the game. I thought we started really well. Passed the ball well, much more like ourselves. In the last couple of games, we've not really passed the ball anywhere near as much as I would like us to do that. So we got out the traps today, we passed the ball really well. We had a couple of really, really good moves. Liam Dix got a ball across the face of the goal, no takers, but it was a really, really good move, slick, and I was really pleased with the way that we started. The sort of second half of the first half, I thought Kilmarnock got a little bit of control in the game and pushed us back, and that's when you've got to defend, and that's where your Christophs and your Toms, your Regan Tumulties, your Liam Dix, in the back line, along with Jim McDonald, got to try and keep us in the game. Of course, in the midfield, Ross is working hard, Dylan's working hard, Ethan Ross, got the ball in the turn, great run, great mazy run, just didn't quite get the end product. And the two wide players, Dario and Aidan, working hard along with Ethan Varian. So it was a real team performance. We managed to get to half time 0-0, coming under a bit of pressure. Thought we started the second half again very, very well. Ethan Ross, as I said there, taking the ball on a run, getting a corner kick, getting the fans, right behind us, getting a bit of noise, which encourages the players. And not long after that, we get the penalty. And of course Dario steps up and a lot of pressure on Dario at that moment in time. 0-0, it's a big game. He's got the bottle to go up and just slide it in. Wasn't the greatest penalty, I don't think, but it hit the back of the net, and that's all that matters. And today was about winning. Just want to try and clear up the penalty. I said that the ball went up and it hit the lad on his hand. But in my opinion, I don't like penalties like that. I don't like getting penalties like that. I don't like conceding penalties like that. So I've said on the bench that the ball hit his hand, but I don't think it's a penalty. I think that obviously Kilmarnock took a little bit of umbrage at that. Not because I said it, because I didn't think it was a penalty, and the referees gave a penalty. So I think the referee was getting a bit of stick for giving a penalty. I'm going to say that I wasn't close to it. It says it hit his hand, but in my opinion, I hate the type of things. I think the handball rule now in the penalty kick situation is very much a lottery. You'll get someone will go against you, and we've had them in the past. Important games like up at Dens Park, second last game of the actual season, we lost one very similar. So delighted that Dario took the penalty, scored with a penalty, and in moments after that we looked really good, really slick. Of course Kilmarnock are not going to give in, they're going to throw the kitchen sink at us, and of course they did, but we stood strong, and that's why the two man of the matches today, Christoph Berra and Tom Lang, they've stuck out like a sore thumb because they've defended really, really well. They've got to balls to head, to block, to clear, to be holding a good line, to making it very difficult for for Shaw, for Robinson, for Henry when he comes on, to make it difficult for them, along with Regan Tumulty, Liam Dix then going to take care of Chris Burke when he comes on, and a really top player. So we had to stand strong in midfield. Dylan, Ross, Ethan Ross, the two wide players, Dario, Aidan, really, really working hard, and of course Ethan Varian up top. So it was a matter of seeing it out. I thought once young Aaron came on as well, I thought he worked his socks off, he won the ball back for us in 2 or 3 really, really important occasions. So he showed great legs, which we know he's got, but tenacity as well. Matic comes on, Dario's got to come off, we put Ethan Varian to the left position again. He wins a couple of headers, gets us up the park on occasions. So all in all, it was all about winning today. We're delighted to win, keeps us up there in second place, right in behind Inverness. We've now taken 16 points in this second series of 9 games. We've got 1 game to go until the halfway stage. So 16 points, so 1 game to go, potentially we could get 19, we could possibly get 1 more point and get 17. Or, obviously the other kind of scenario is you get beat and we'll have taken 16. 17 points in the first 9 games. Target obviously is to win the game next week, get 19 points. And, that would be, some return.
Yeah. Just backtracking a tiny little bit there, I noticed you were at pains to point out to the BBC and the press guys your feelings, your opinion on the penalty. So
yeah.
Thanks again for clarifying that. it's a real tough way to concede a penalty. Just to reiterate that point, isn't it? Really unfortunate.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I've not seen it back. Brian McGlynn from the BBC said that the lad's arm was out. So I've not seen it back. And so if there was a movement towards the ball, well, I can remember Ian Davidson's against Livingston in the Scottish Cup. And what a way that day, that turned the game that day, and they're horrible things. It's not like we've cut them open and created a great opportunity and somebody's handled it on the line and stopped it going in. I mean, that's a penalty, for me. So that's just my take on it. It's my take on it, just the way I feel about penalty kick situations like that. They're very sore in a game today where Kilmarnock have lost it. I would feel like aggrieved, but that's just my take on it. Technically, it was probably a penalty.
Finally, putting that aside and looking at the result overall, after a battling, a really good draw up at Gayfield, it was good to get back on the winning track, get the momentum up and going, and set up for what could be another cracking encounter against Partick next week. Yeah,
definitely. Yeah, it sets it up very, very nicely. Both have gone there and won today, which again speaks volumes for us getting our point last week at Gayfield. I mean, they both are amazing, absolutely amazing. Dick and Pink and John Young and Rab, what a job they're doing up there. Fantastic. You can only compliment them and give them plaudits for what they're doing. So yeah, we'll go there. Ian McCall, he'll have his team, fired up for it. There'll be a lot of response from losing today at home. They'll probably enjoy losing at home. But we've been decent on the road. We've obviously come off the back of this, 15 games. It's a big thing for us now is to try and keep this run going. And the players are really battling for each other, working for each other. The spirit, the camaraderie, the attitude, it's second to none. So yeah, we have a good week's training and get ready for Partick next Saturday.
Great.
Thanks again for everyone who came along today. I don't know what the crowd was, but it looked bigger today.
2,400 and something.
2-4 was good. 2-4 is very good because we all know at this time of the year, Christmas shopping and maybe a little bit damp today. Not so cold, I don't think, but certainly wet. And I appreciate people are maybe go to keep their money for Christmas and all the rest of it. So a big thank you for both the home fans and the away fans that came for Kilmarnock today to support their team. Really, really appreciate it. But obviously, particularly the home fans for coming out. It's been a wee while since we had a home game. We had Morton, but then before that was a while. So great numbers today. The half-season tickets are going great guns, and if could be a great second half to the season. So if you've got any friends, speak to them and get them along here.